everybody. Start coming in. I am back with the recipe I promised I was gonna do. Let me see who's here. Start coming in. I'm here. Hello everybody. Okay, so I had told you I was going to be back with another recipe. We did that smothered chicken wings, and now I have corn here. Okay, and it's going to be very easy, but since we're all quarantining, quick recipes are appreciated. And sometimes you don't have to make an entire meal. Sometimes you can eat just the corn for lunch or something like that. So this is nice. I also saw it online, and I thought it makes sense, because I do remember when I was a little girl, my grandmother, she didn't give me corn the way I'm going to make it, but she did give me tortillas or fresh tamales in milk. That's the thing. From wherever you're from, they have their own little ways of doing things. So I saw this recipe that I am boiling water here. I saw this recipe to boil corn, okay? It's nothing of another world. It's very simple. So I have boiling water, and to that boiling water, I know you guys that grew up in the South know this. Those that are from Louisiana, Texas, Alabama. I'm going to put some milk in that boiling water. I bought whole milk because you want the taste, the creamy taste of the milk in it. You can buy 2% if you want to, but you know, when you're going to boil corn in milk, is to get the flavor and the creamy taste of the milk. Now I'm gonna use, I got another type of butter this time. This one, it's a sweet butter with salt. I think it's called Fulfurious, but I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but it's pretty good. I've used it before. I didn't buy my Irish this time. So I'm gonna put, I am doing all this corn. Okay, I'm not gonna drink all that juice. I'm gonna boil it in that juice. It has water, milk. I'll take you over there in a minute. And I'm gonna put butter, because I am going to 2, 4, 6. I'm gonna make all this corn. See, these things these are easy things to freeze if you want to, or you can give food. Right now, the time we're living, there is a lot of homeless. Okay, that's up to you. I'm just giving you an idea of what to do, because it's hard to cook for one person, especially if you love to cook. So I'm gonna put this entire stick of butter in the milk and water that I have boiling. Okay, and I will see how that goes. I open my sour cream. This one is light. It doesn't matter, just to give it a little bit more creaminess. I'm gonna give it just 1 scoop. That's my recipe. Usually they have only milk, butter, and water. I am throwing the sour cream, and I'm gonna add salt. And guess what I'm gonna add? That's my recipe, okay? That's the recipe I saw, and that you guys probably know, is just water, milk, and butter. And I'm gonna add a little bit of sugar. You don't have to make a syrup, just a little bit of taste. Okay, and just like everything, you're gonna taste it. Enough sugar, I think, in its salt. Now, it is my option to use some Creole seasoning. It's my food. I'm gonna eat it. You cannot, anything, you're going to eat it, but I'm giving you the basic recipe. So I'm going to add a little spice to it. Kind of like when you're making an elote loco, like one of those Mexican corns. Without the lemon, of course. This is more in the sweet and a little bit spicy. Now I'm going to bring you over here soon. Let me try it. Oh my God, that milk with that butter. These corns are about to go in there. Wow. I can tell you, you're never going to boil corn in water only. That will be like watering down all those flavors. You're going to add more flavor to it. And when you serve it, the corn will have absorbed all of that creaminess and yumminess boiling in the pot. Let me see. Hey, Alex. Hey, Larry. Hello again. We're here with another recipe. Hey, Victoria. Love to have you here. Hey, TF. I know you know this Southern recipes. Very good. This is so awesome. Wonderful. So, let me see if it's boiling. And you know that chicken we just made? Those chicken wings? I added a little bit more onion after I was done because I tried it again. And I forgot to add cumin. Now, you can use a spice grinder or one of these. I grind my cumin here. And you add some of that. And you taste your food if it needs a little bit of more Cajun seasoning, if it needs a little bit of sage. At whatever point you feel that it's full of flavor, that's when your food is good. You have to try it. Hispanic people, we like spices. We like things that have flavor. I know people from Louisiana are the same way because I have friends over there, and when I go, their food is not just bland. It's just, you know, it's not hot. Like when I say full of spices, I don't mean hot in flavor. I mean it just has so many flavors. And I think it's because of the combination of races, you know, French, Spanish, black. And so we like flavorful food. So anyhow, this is going to be going in the pot right now. Let me put it there. I'm bringing you in soon. And all that butter is melting. Like I said, if you make food, you can freeze it. I have a lot of Ziploc bags I buy. But also, like last year when I was in the police academy, I will make a lot of food like on the weekends and take to eat. They will let us eat sometimes in the classroom. What I want to say is it was a lot sometimes, you know, just because I had to prepare a batch of food. And I will take it. You just go to the freeway, the nearest freeway you are, and I can guarantee you, you will find somebody there that probably doesn't have anything to eat, or close to a supermarket door gate or something. You will see somebody that is probably asking for money. And you know, why not? If you feel that's something that you feel led to do, do it. You know, as long as you don't get in any type of problems. You know, you have to see the laws and the regulations of your city sometimes, because back in the days you didn't have to have a special any kind of permit to give food to somebody in the street. But I think now they require, I don't know if that's only for like an organization, I'm not sure, but anyhow, there's a lot of food, neighbors, people you might know, that you can bring a dish, something like that. I'm gonna drink something because I'm thirsty. I am drinking mango sparkling water. I got this at where did I go? H-E-B? Yes, this is from H-E-B. I go to H-E-B, I go to Kroger. I've been going to Fiesta for other things. Basically everywhere. Okay, let me see how this is going. I'm gonna bring you so you can see how this is going. Can you all see it? Okay, you see it? It's got the butter all that milk boiling, a little bit of sugar, salt. I even added a little bit of sour cream. That was my thing. You don't have to. And that's it. Water, milk, butter. Oh, and I added a little bit of this seasoning. Oops, let me see. There you go. So I'm gonna let it boil. I'm gonna close it so it can boil. So that's what I'm doing. I thought I'll give you this recipe because you can use it with the chicken we made. And I have rice also, so you can do rice, chicken, rice, and corn. That'll be a perfect recipe for you. Or you can just, for lunch, grab some corn and eat it. It's perfect. And now it's not just corn, it's that juicy corn. It makes a difference. So we're gonna let it boil until, I guess, you want all those juices to incorporate and dry a little bit. You don't want it too watery. You know, when it starts drying, becoming a little bit thicker, that's when it's ready. But I don't know who had made corn like this. Has anyone? I'm sure somebody did. They boil it in milk. Let me see over here. I'm gonna get over here so I can read. I can't read over there. Okay. No, nobody's telling me. If you're from the South, I'm sure somebody already tried corn and milk. It's really good. Or is there any other way you make your corn? Yeah, you can make it just the grains of the corn in a skillet and kind of like, not stir fry it. You put a little bit of like spray, you know, a little bit of oil, but you just kind of brown the little kernels. And it also is a very good way to serve corn. There's so many ways you can eat it. Let's see who else is here. Yeah, so that's a good side dish. Corn is used a lot in the South, Central America countries, South America. I think everywhere in the world, really. I don't know where they don't eat corn. But when I was growing, corn, this like, it's like, you know, I'm gonna say a staple. And then the tortillas and all that, it's corn. You know, it's just dry corn. It depends on how they process that. But I mean, all that tortilla dough, masa, it's corn. We have a lot of dishes made out of corn. And I know their cultures too, because the cornmeal is kind of the same thing. And I love something called hot water pancakes. I think it is. I love them. Very, very similar to food I grew up with. So there's all kinds of things. It's not just, you know, one way to make it. But I know that different countries use it for different things. And it's all good. It's delicious. Corn is good. The only thing is if you eat a lot, it's a lot of carbs. But it is delicious. It's really good. Let me see how it's going. Yeah, it's boiling beautiful. I'm going to uncover it so that it starts evaporating a little bit. But all those juices are looking so beautiful in the corn. I'll show you. Let me see if I can show you those. Beautiful, beautiful. Let me see. Can you see it? Can you see? Isn't it beautiful? I don't know if you can see there. Okay. So, I think I'm going to have one tonight. It's looking wonderful. The smell, it's so good of the milk. I mean, If you wanted to go on the sweet side, you could you could add a little bit of cinnamon if you wanted to. This, I added a little bit of Creole seasoning. Yeah. But it smells delicious. I'm going to turn it up a little bit so it can dry quicker. And I don't know why people add water. I guess you can just boil it in milk. They add a little bit of water. But it's up to you. So I did as they do it. I remember my grandmother having boiled milk, and they will put a tamale inside and eat it. Kind of like if you were eating cereal with hot milk. They crumble it in there. Like a lot of people eat cornbread in milk. Well, the same thing, but it was hot milk. And it was very good. So I'm going to let him boil and boil. And it's easy to make. Very easy. So, let's see who else is here. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Hey, Jessica. So good to see you. I got to talk to you, Jessica. Hey, Margie. Nice to see you over here. Let me know if you have any questions. Yes. Yes, it is fun to make. It's very good. Yes. Let's see what else is here. Can't understand. So anyways, that's exactly what I like to do. Just try it. Somebody else is asking something. Yeah, and see if you like it. Let me know. Let me know if you have done any of the recipes I'm giving you. Or if you want me to make something, send me a recipe. That'll be fun. Hey, Jenny. I love you. It's so good to see you over here, Jenny. Yeah. Are you all back to work? I'm still at home. And I'm kind of letting things calm down. But I am doing a lot of things that I never would have had the time to make. I'm taking advantage of these days. Let's see. Let me see how this is going. Hi, Gracie. How are you? Oh my God. This corn is getting like plumped from that hot milk, and it's looking beautiful. Let me see. I don't know if because it has all that steam. Can you see it? Delicious. Jenny, have you made corn like that? I know Jenny is an expert. She's a great cook. And for me, it's the first time. But I can guarantee I'm not just gonna boil my corn anymore. Ever since I saw this recipe, I said, this makes sense. It will give me a lot of flavor. Hey, TF. TF, you're gonna have to send me one of your recipes from Louisiana. Okay, let's see. I'm going too, because it's got to boil and boil and boil. I'm going to let it boil a little bit more to try it, because I want all those flavors to infuse in the corn, you know. Hey Mama, how are you? Irma, love you. You are a great cook, Jenny. Thank you. Did you ever make this corn like this? I'm sure you have. You make the best food. I remember everything you used to bring to Mrs. Chapman and Poochie. I love the cornbread you made. No one can make that cornbread like you do. Delicious. I need to come and eat with you. The restaurants are opening back up. We pray that this will go away soon, but we don't know, so we're just being careful right now. Yes. Anyhow, a lot of people are back to work, and I guess they just have to wear masks and just take certain precautions, but you know, I guess it's never enough. Nothing. Yes, love you, Irma. You have to show me some of the dishes you're cooking. I see them sometimes and they look delicious. And you go to restaurants a lot too. Yes, we need to have our lunch, Jenny. Definitely. I want some of your cornbread for sure. Look who's here, my baby, Andre. Love Andre. Andre was my son's, one of his very, very best friends, like family. And I love to see him because he's the closest I have, among with other friends Christian had. Like, they were like his brothers. They're the closest I have over here. When I see them, it's like I see my son, and they are very loving kids, and Andre is one of them. I love Andre. He's here. And he has the most precious girl. Let me see, who's that? Oh. Okay, let me see. Because I want to try it in front of all of you. I'll show you. Yeah, somebody had mentioned it in Facebook and said, have you guys ever cooked corn in milk? And everybody started posting, oh yes, my mother used to do it like that. My grandmother used to cook corn in milk, and it just brought memories of how my grandmother did that with tortilla and with corn tamales. But see, the corn tamales I'm talking about are not the Mexican tamales that have meat in the middle. They are made out of the it looks like a polenta, the Italian dough. They're made of fresh corn like this one, and she used to serve it to me with hot milk. That's what I was telling everybody. Let me see. I'm gonna see if I can serve a little bit and try it. It's gonna be hot. I'm gonna bring you over here to see it before I serve it. Let me see if you can see it. That's got to dry a little more. It's drying. They are cooked now, and they have infused all that flavor. Let me try it, and I'm going to serve one so we can eat it together. I'm going to try it. Oh my God, that milk. You're going to have to drink the milk. Look, that recipe, for those that just came, has a little bit of water, milk, like a tablespoon of sugar, 1 stick of butter. When I say stick, I mean a full stick. Salt. I added a little bit of sour cream. You don't have to. I just wanted more thickness, more flavor. And I use this Creole seasoning. and you boil, when you have that, you know, you buy corn, whether it's frozen or fresh. I just peeled mine. I bought it fresh. Then I break it in half, cut the ends, and put it in there to boil. So all those seasonings, everything is just boiling together. And I'm telling you, that milk, I'm going to have some of that milk. I'm going to bring one. You're supposed to let it become a little bit thicker. Become thicker, or get all that flavor. Look, in front of you, I'm gonna grab a little bit of that milk. Now, it's still a little juicy, but this is cooked. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to try the corn because it's very hot, but this milk, oh my God, you have to make this. That corn flavor in this milk. And you don't have to drink the milk like I'm doing it. Just let it dry as much as you can so that it becomes like a sauce consistency. It's not there yet. But it's taking me a little long, so I don't want to keep you the whole time. But I do want to try this. Once it has dried, I will take a picture and post it. But I can guarantee that milk has so much flavor. Very hot. That butter and that milk. Very different than boiling your corn in water. You will never boil it in water again. This is flavored. Very good. I just can't take a big bite because it's hot. But the milk, all those juices, wow. So it's still boiling a lot. I guess I put a little bit of too much maybe milk or water, or it's supposed to, but it's taking time to become like a sauce consistency. But as soon as it's ready, what I'm going to do is I'm going to post a picture and put it on yeah, I'm going to post it on Facebook and maybe Instagram. Let me see. Okay guys, I hope you guys can make this corn. Hi Tedra, how are you? It's so good to see you and your babies every now and then in Facebook, and your husband. We're making corn. We're boiling it in milk and butter and salt, a little bit of sugar and Creole seasoning. And I'm going to show the picture in a little bit. We have been waiting for the milk to dry off a little bit, but you know, to become more like a sauce. But really, that is not an ingredient. You just boil it there. It's for those ingredients to give flavor to the corn. You're not going to use that sauce unless you want to. I'm going to drink that milk. It's delicious. You can use it for that, for any other thing. Because remember, it's got all that butter in there. It's very good. It's good to see you. Yes, me too. Okay, so as soon as it's ready, I'll post a picture for y'all, okay? I love you guys. I'll keep on making simple recipes so that you guys can use them. Let me know if you boil your corn in milk and if you liked it. Remember, just cover the ears of corn. Just cover them in milk. And then I already told you the ingredients, and do it and you will love them. You will love the recipes. It's really easy and good. We'll see what else we make tomorrow. It's good to see you guys. Take care. Love you. Bye-bye.